so at the time, we was going through a Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim beef. I'm a big Lil Kim fan, the queen of rap. You know.
Let's get that on camera. You
Yeah.
said Lil Kim is
Yes.
the queen of rap.
The queen of rap. But,
So I know a lot of the rappers and the singers. They have their own little fan bases, like the Beehive.
yeah, she's the original Beehive.
Spice, Ice Spice. She call her girls the Munchkins.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's what I saw it on the commercials.
Oh wow, the Munchkins.
That's what they call them, the Munchkins.
Right.
But you said Lil Kim's, but I think like Nicki Minaj. I thought they said she was the queen now.
She's a queen, but she's not the queen.
Oh, she's a queen.
She's a queen.
Okay.
Everybody could be a queen, you know. Like, you know, they call the gay people queens, you know.
Okay.
But she's not the queen. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so Lil Kim, she was the first rap bitch that ever, like, she got these, without her, it would be no them. And it's just like, Lil Kim was Biggie's, he was the king of rap, you see what I'm saying? And that's how.
I mean, especially for women. I mean, I'm going to tell the truth. I mean, it was other rap artists.
But not as big as Lil Kim.
Lil Kim, but it's like.
She brought out the sexual part. She brought out the things you wasn't supposed to say in a room full of people, and she said it.
Yeah, it seemed like all the things that girls are doing today as far as rap and
it's what Lil Kim did.
It's like they just took Lil Kim and took it to another level.
Right.
I wouldn't say a clone because everybody comes with their own unique style, but it's just like you still see Lil Kim in them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, especially with Sexy Red, like, oh my God. Like, I was young listening to Lil Kim, so when I heard Lil Kim and I was like 5 years old, I'm like, wow, like the things she was saying.
And Cardi B always give her grace all the time. Cardi loves her, Remy Ma, and her used to have beef back in the day. They squashed that and made a hit in that song together. You see what I'm saying? And so it's just like, at some point, Nicki has to give Lil Kim her grace in a respectful way, not in the. You can't give someone grace and then an interview and song sneakers her.
Do you think Nicki gave Lil Kim her grace? Like do you think she gave her credit for being the queen? Like
Never for being.
There's many queens,
right.
But it's only the queen,
right.
the one queen. Do you think basically Nicki Minaj has paid homage to the Queen Bee?
Never. I think she only acknowledged it. But it's always been, first of all, how can you acknowledge someone as being the queen, but then you sneak this in the songs, and multiple songs, not just one song, multiple songs, but in interviews, you so-called praise her. It's like, at some point, you have to bow down in a respectful way. And even as that, you know, if you're going to give somebody that grace and their flowers while they're alive, why are you disrespecting their legacy or copying them and not paying homage to them in certain captions and things like that? Things you do, things you say, you know, respect her. You see what I'm saying? It's just what it is, what it is. Lil Kim always gave every up-and-coming artist their flowers. She tries to work with them. Carisha, she worked with, she's trying to work with Cardi B as we speak right now. She has worked with a lot of these artists out here, and it's just like she's still popular to this day. She's out, she's selling, she's getting booked. Every award, not every, but most hip hop award shows Lil Kim is at. You know, she's whatever artist that's from the '90s do you see is still getting booked like that, other than the Queen, Lil Kim.
Okay, so I don't really be in too much in female business. I
right.
try to like let them have that thing because that's female thing,
right.
You know, and I be in my own world. But a lot of times when I see a little, how can I say? A lot of times when I see a Nicki Minaj post, it seems like everybody under the post will say, Nicki Minaj do not like other up-and-coming women rappers.
Right.
Is there any validity to that? Is there any truth to that? Or is that just social media?
See, here's what she
went. Things out of proportion. Because Nicki Minaj really do help up-and-coming women rappers.
Right.
Or because it's like this stigma about Nicki Minaj, like she gonna hate on you before she basically fuck with you.
Right.
She gonna hate on you before she show you love.
Right.
And then by the time she do show love, no one really trying to love her back. I'm not trying to throw any song.
Right. You're speaking on the truth.
What I see in comments and things like that. And I know since you
for instance,
you the excuse me, I'm sorry.
You're
You're
good.
the queen of drama. I'm coming to the drama expert.
The source.
The source. Like, what do you think behind that Nicki Minaj and the women rappers coming up thing?
So, for instance, when Cardi came out, they started all working with motorsport, you know.
Mm.
In a way, it's just like, fans won't always try to make different artists go at each other. Don't get me wrong, it's always gonna be like that. But like for instance, me and Soul Santana, he was a gay rapper and I'm a gay rapper. So it's always gonna be a compare and contrast. Even in school, you learn to compare and what contrast. Period. So what I'm trying to say is, fans basically create the beefs. Nicki fit into the shit, and she didn't give Cardi a chance to express herself. She didn't give Cardi a chance to thrive. She wanted to be the only one. She switched her verse on multiple songs because Cardi was a threat. In my opinion, if I'm somebody like Nicki Minaj, or scrap that, if I'm Lil Kim, for example, as Lil Kim did, you try to give the new artists their shine because you gotta remember, you had your shine. You had your time.
Yeah, you had your time.
If you had 5 or 10 years, come on now, bow down. If you're calling yourself the queen, let these princesses conquer at some point. And she hasn't done that. And it's just like, she tried to work with Ice Spice, she worked with Sexy Red. That's cool, you know, and things like that. But it's just like, you didn't give Suki Hana a chance yet. You didn't give,
Whew. Suyana.
right. You didn't give Glorilla a chance yet. And why is that? Because Cardi already worked with her? Why is that an issue? Why didn't she work with her yet? Why you don't want to see Glorilla eat? Why did you skip Glorilla and say, I want to go to Sexy Red? You see what I'm saying? And that's weird to me.
Skip. You think maybe she just didn't get to her yet?
And if that's the case, that's fine. But don't try to do it unexpectedly, whereas though you want to link up with her and do a song. Where's the promotion now? When I say that, where's the love now? You know, business is always going to be business.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to, in order for a song to pop, it's good to let the fans see you guys mixing and mingling. Even with my girl Megan Thee Stallion, she even dug herself in the hole with her. And
You made a comment about Megan. This conversation, this whole interview, I had it scripted, and I said I'm gonna talk about this and that and this and that. But you made a comment about Megan Thee Stallion that I think we need to talk about.
What did I say?
I'm sorry to cut you, but we gonna get back to that. I just wanted to put that out there, put it in front of your brain, marinate it a little bit while we talk, because we gonna bring Megan Thee Stallion back.